So, hello guys to a little bit of an unusual video actually. Yeah, so essentially I have seen like a pretty cool tutorial on After Effects a day ago or two from Peter McKinnon about 3D camera tracking. So the thing is, I already know how to use like the basic tracker here, where you can like essentially like track a point in your video, and then you can just essentially glue something else like some image or something or text onto that object. But what I want to do is to actually use the 3D tracker that he kind of made a tutorial about, which just blew me actually a little bit away because how easy and how powerful it looked. And that's why I wanted to try it out. So I have actually 8 video files here, which I already transformed into some QuickTime like Cineform, which should hopefully make this usable actually, because we are here using for the 6 that I actually shot earlier today from my iPhone XS Max in 4K at 60 frames per second, and then I have 2 older ones that I shot on my iPhone 7 Plus in 4K at 30 frames per second. I hope my computer will be able to handle all of this and doesn't explode, but we will actually see. So this is the first scene. It's just essentially like a little lake here around. So the complicated thing about this is going to be the reflections. I think this will be the thing where I think After Effects might have some issues because it's doing like everything automatically. So let me see, I have to search for the 3D motion maybe. I'm not 100% sure anymore how it was called. So let me actually... 3D point control? No, that wasn't it. 3D camera tracker, here we are. So I'm just going to throw that onto our footage right here. I can do something. Oh yeah, it's analyzing now everything. I can see definitely, so I have my task manager open on another screen, so that's definitely doing something. Yeah, let's see how long this will take, because I mean, this is after all 4K 60 frames per second. Maybe this is a bit complicated with all the reflections and stuff, so yeah, let's just hope that this doesn't take too long. Let's see, we can also, maybe I should search after like camera. Yeah, 3D camera tracker, so we can find it like with the other ones easier. Okay. It's still analyzing. In the tutorial that looked definitely a little bit quicker, but maybe that's just the scene, maybe that's just because we are like at 15 seconds, maybe I should have like trimmed that a bit down or something, I don't know. So let's actually see how long this will take. So yeah, I definitely want to just try out some other types of videos here on the channel, because now we have like a approximation of when Factorio 017 will be released. So it doesn't make sense for me now to make more of the tutorials, because I will have to redo them anyway. So I figured, hey, let's just try out some other different stuff. Oh, we can actually see that this will take some more time. So I will just cut the video right here, and then we will be right back when this is done. So we are now at about 90%, so we're almost done. But I just want to show you a quick look at my actual task manager here. So this is kind of the problem with that I have with After Effects. Like, it's doing some heavy stuff, but meanwhile my CPU is like idling at around 40%, when my GPU is idling at even lower percents. And keep in mind that I'm currently even like recording video at 1440p at 60 frames per second as well. So yeah, so we are now at 98%, just the last couple frames. So 60 frames per second is definitely something that's cutting the speed down. So now it's just solving the camera, because what this actually does is it just will then create like a 3D camera and stuff. So this is what it does now. It should hopefully not take as long, but we will see. Meanwhile, what else do we have? So we have some, we can choose a shot type actually. I don't know what that does, but maybe something. Some track points, how we want them. If we want them to be rendered, their size, stuff like that. Solve method, okay. Detailed analysis. Interesting stuff. Again, no idea how long it will now take to solve the camera, but yeah, I will just maybe have to wait a little bit. And I don't see like any kind of progress anywhere, so might take just a few more seconds, might take hours, may take years, who knows. Yeah, I will just make like another cut. So see you all then. So I'm back at it again now. So the thing is, I think like After Effects just crashed. So I let it do like its thing for like 10 to 15 minutes or something, but it just didn't do anything. So we're just going to try this thing out again. So I did re-encode all my footage now to just 1080p at 30 frames a second. So this should go a lot quicker now, hopefully. So you can already see by now at 10%, it says we now need only like a minute. So we will have like only half the amount of frames. We will have like only a quarter the amount of pixels in each frame. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe it isn't, who knows. Like I think we would probably get a better tracking in 4K at 60, but now just for kind of like trying around and playing around a bit, I think that's a way more manageable setting. Also, like my video clips aren't really that long, so I think like this might be even the second longest. I have like one with like 8 seconds, 16 seconds, 15 seconds, 12, 11, 15, 38 and 4 seconds. Like all that's pretty short, so yeah, we are already now through with this at 100%. So now it's doing its solving camera thingy again. So let's just hope this works this time. Yeah, I really hope so. Yeah, the thing is like you don't know how far it managed to get or how far we are through this process. I just can see like that the CPU is now at like 25%. Like before that, with like analyzing everything, it was at around 50% or so. So let's see what is After Effects actually doing. Like it actually takes about 14% of my CPU. So basically nothing. It consumes like 9 gigs of RAM, but that's like another story. Yeah, so does it work now? Who knows? But I think I have to do another little edit here. So see you all then when it's done. No, wait, it does things, I think. Or does it? No, I don't think so. Alright, and just let's meet again after the cut. So now that's an improvement. I had After Effects crash actually again on me, but then I choose here variable zoom. Yeah, I don't know what that actually does, but oh damn, now I think I touched stuff again, which was bad. Control Z didn't really help me, dang it. Cancel, yeah, I think now we lost it again because I probably clicked on this thing. But yeah, that already looked a lot more promising. Yeah, I hope that this works another time now, which would be pretty awesome. So yeah, let's cut again here. So now we're back at this again. When we go through this, actually, you can see how it like automatically like finds these little points here. Alright, so now the thing is, when we are actually hovering over like one of the points, it's trying to figure out like how the scene actually looks. So we have like this moving disc there, and that looks actually pretty good, like how it should look, I think, almost. So we can right click onto this and say we can actually do some different things here, but I want to just create text and camera. So what it now does is just creating like a 3D camera and a text layer, and it actually tracks that to where this goes. I mean, this doesn't look perfect, but we can still like rotate it and stuff, and that actually, I mean, it's not too bad, right? So now what we can do is actually manipulate the text. We can like put it where we want it to go and stuff. So we can like pull this up. We can use like here the rotation tool to kind of rotate it where we want it to go. Oops, that was not the text. We can like bring this up. We can maybe, yeah, rotate it to something like that. That again was not the text. We can maybe even lock the background here. So yeah, I don't know. This already looks a little bit better. If we now like play this through, it's like actually just hovering over there, which is pretty cool. So that's kind of what the 3D camera tracking is about. And yeah, you can see like how it gets like larger the closer we get and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's just like a minute or two to get like such a nice result. I'm actually quite impressed by that. Let's actually make, oops, a new one. We first have to bring our window back. Let's just go, oh no, reset to saved layout. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. We have to bring, yeah, this back. Okay. Here we are. So I want to make a new composition out of this thing, actually. New comp from selection. All right. So now we have another video track here. So yeah, it's just like essentially just walking up this path here. And I think in such a scenario, this would look pretty cool with like the text just floating there. So let's again analyze this. I mean, this hopefully isn't that complicated of a scene. Alright, it's analyzing now. Also goes fairly quickly again. Yeah, just taking a couple seconds. I think I will just edit this out again. So here we are at it again. So we get another new set of points here. It mostly obviously finds stuff over there, but we want to have like a flat one on the actual way here. Let's see, maybe we have like one over here or something. Yeah, that doesn't look quite right, but this actually doesn't look too bad. So let's just take this and create again a new text. Okay. After Effects error, unable to decompose matrix. Oh, jeez. cannot render because camera's parent has a 0 scale. Okay, I think now we are broken at this point. Okay, I am able to go back. Let's just maybe try a different point this time. How does this work out? Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Again, doesn't really work. And now just all of our points are gone. God damn it. Now we are back at it again. Maybe let's just take that one right here. Do you work? No. Jesus, yeah, like this is After Effects right at it. Maybe let's just use the third scene this time. And actually hope that this one works a little bit better. Yeah, that's just like the issue with After Effects. Like, there are so many cool things in here, but the performance is crap, and stability-wise, it's also not really that great. So, I mean, maybe I was just trying to do something which is actually like impossible or something. I have no idea, but oh well. So let's see, this actually doesn't take that long, which is quite a relief actually. Yeah, let's just wait these few seconds out, I would say. So 5 more seconds apparently. We are at 98, 99 and 100%, so now it's just doing its last bit of magic trickery here. I also hope that this goes rather quickly this time. Oh yeah, I'm actually quite impressed. So what I want to do is actually like throw a text onto like the wall over here. Here the iPhone did like some stuff. Okay. I mean, still it looks like we can like put one over here. Yeah, most of them are pretty weird, but that's just how it is. Please work. Yes, it actually worked. Alright. So now we have our text like way over there where we don't really want it to be. So again, we can like put that like right over here. I mean, we can also obviously like edit the text and stuff, but I'm just not going to that trouble right now. Nope, not on this. Not on that one either. That's again not the text, god damn it. Yeah, but that looks pretty good, I think. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could do it better, but that actually doesn't look too bad. And I mean, the footage is like really shaky, as you can hopefully see. Like if I had like a gimbal or anything and this would be like smooth, then that probably would be even better. So yeah, maybe we can actually just kind of demonstrate that to you. We can just write something here. Hello. We can yeah, like that's just a bit funny, like the text editors like everywhere. We can actually make that like a bit smaller. We could obviously also make that a lot bigger. Yeah, Myriad Pro, my kind of font here on a channel, but we could obviously also go with, do we have Comic Sans in here just for the lols? Yeah, we have. So we could do something like this. We can make it like a different color and such. Oh yeah, that's just perfection at this point. Nice. Alright, let's actually then just try our scene number 4. So again, I want to track like on the wall of the building here. So I kind of walked around here a bit to hopefully have that nicely in there. Alright, let's actually just throw our tracker on here again. I would think this might take a while, but we will see. It's starting out rather strong, but I'm just going to cut it anyway. So, just finished again, solving everything and analyzing everything. So again, we have quite a few tracking points here, which is pretty sweet. Let's actually search one that fits us quite well. Oh yeah, that looks quite nicely. Create our text here again. And then we can select it and bring it somewhere. Oh yeah, not that way actually. I don't understand it. Go that way. Yeah, thank you. We also definitely want to rotate that a little bit. I'm always like selecting the goddamn background. I should probably just lock this always. And let's just try and make this something like that. Yeah, we have like some perspective on here. Like up here you can see like the spacing between these things is like larger than it is back there. I mean, it's the same all the time, but it's like because of the shift in perspective. So there's probably also some way to kind of fix that with your stuff, but yeah, I mean, it's a decent, I think. Like apart from everything else, like the font, for example. Like let's just. Oh yeah. Oh no, I want that actually. Okay. Yeah, let's just take like. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess it works. It probably would work a little bit better if we had like 4K in here. Yeah, but I'm not quite sure about that because, well, I haven't tried it yet. Okay, so let's actually then move on to the next one. I mean, we still have quite some more here. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize there are like actually birds and stuff in here. Okay. Here I just went up a hill and just have this kind of overview here. Again, this is very shaky and stuff, so I don't think this will look that great in the end. But we will see anyway, so let's throw that on here and let's wait and see until it's done. So it finished. Yeah, like this is not looking like it found a lot. I mean, I see like there are some far in distance there, so we can like actually increase their size here, so we can. It even found some like back there in the clouds. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, you can kind of see how it requires lots of detail. So you usually have lots of them in the foreground and in that tree and stuff. Okay, maybe let's just increase that here as well, so we can like actually see what it's trying to do. Like, all of them don't look that great. Let's just take one all the way back there. I mean, we can just like rotate our text and stuff anyway, so let's actually just get our rotation tool here. That wasn't the right axis, so that already looks a bit better. Maybe like the blue one, nope. Alright, we are getting there. Alright. Now we can like move this maybe a little bit over here. And because it's so far away, we can just make it a bit larger. So now, because you may want to try to throw that like far in the background, we should try and not to let it overlap with like any of the foreground, because that would just, oops, look not that great. Alright, let's actually have a look here. I mean, I guess it's not too bad, right? I mean, it definitely could be better, but like, I think for what it's worth, it's not actually that terrible. Okay. Let's move on to the last one I shot on the iPhone today, or the iPhone XS Max today, essentially. Just like this one, I also kind of want to throw it like in the back there. This is also not so long, so I hope this will go fairly quickly. Let's see what it can do. So yeah, we're already at like well over 30% now. Yeah, you can also see it's only like 260 frames, so should go pretty quickly, hopefully. 70%. Oh yeah, well. There we're done with analyzing, so now it's just solving itself here a little bit out, and then we have it hopefully here pretty soon. Oh yeah, that went pretty quickly. So yeah, during like playback it doesn't really show the points. Again, we have lots of them in the foreground. Yeah, I mean, again, we want to make them bigger again. And I want to take one like somewhere from the background. Yeah, let's just take that one. Okay. Let's lock the background again. And then just let's... Oh man, let's rotate it a bit into this direction. Oh man. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Alright. Let's also just pull that like somewhere over here. Make that a bit bigger again. Alright, and let's just have a look. It's a little bit wonky there, but I think overall it's not too bad. So let's actually then get to the ones that I shot on my iPhone 7 quite some time ago. So just kind of the first one here again, like nothing really crazy as you can see. Pretty short, which hopefully should help the analyzing here a bit. And I mean, it's not a complicated thing, I would say. Yeah, this is just flying through it right now. Just a couple seconds. Okay. So let's see. Now we're done with that. Now, oh yeah, that was looking good. We also have quite a decent amount of tracking points in here. Oh, it tells us we have no depth from a tripod pan solve. Okay. Because, yeah, we didn't wiggle around enough, I think. So it doesn't have, like, any real depth information. But, I mean, we are not moving, yeah, into the depth. So I think this shouldn't be an issue. So let's just move it back here. Again, for like the entire thing to make kind of sense, I would want to make this a little bit smaller. And we can have it like floating in there maybe. How does that look? Yeah, actually not too bad. Quite impressed by that actually. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks fine, yeah. Alright, so let's have a look at the last one. This is going to be a bit of a bad one. I mean, this is like shot in pretty much low light. So as you can see, there's pretty bad like grainy footage, as you can see here. There's lots of like grain and distortion in there. Oh yeah. So let's see if it's able to find like enough detail in there to track everything accordingly. Yeah, it's also fairly long, so lots of frames to analyze, so I'm again going to cut it here. So now here we essentially are. This is what it tracked again. It kind of crashed and I had to do like variable zoom here again. So now the interesting part is that it basically almost only picked things up on like the moving ship. Like if I would want to track the ship, I would probably use like the normal motion tracker, but let's actually see kind of what will happen here now. I'm just going to choose like some point here on the actual ship itself. Oh Jesus, stop, that is not what I wanted to do. Cancel. Redo that, okay. And let's lock the background again, okay. Now this looks a little bit better. We can again rotate the thing so it kind of looks a little bit better. We could even like maybe put this something like that, and then we can, this is a ship. Alright, now it's clear to everyone. Let's see how that actually looks like. Okay. Yeah, well, it's lagging a little bit, that's for sure, but other than that, I mean, it's again wiggling a bit around, but that's to be expected here at this point. But yeah, like the 3D effect definitely is there. I mean, it doesn't rotate like with the camera, it just stays like at its own thing, and because it's like moving away, it's a little bit like that. So another thing that we can always do here is if we go into the camera options, I think, yeah, we can actually like toggle on the depth of a field here. So we could increase like the aperture here so it like gets blurry and stuff, so then we can like put that in focus somewhere. Yeah, that might make sense in like here you can see like how the camera has like different zoom, different everything. If you go into transform here, yeah. Just the position of the camera is like changing here with every frame. Maybe we can even can we, oh boy. Yeah, here we can kind of see how the camera is moving through 3D space in order to render like the text and stuff. That looks pretty cool. We can look at the active tracker camera even. But that's just like the normal kind of thing here. What we can also do is like maybe make like the background actually 3D. But that's something that you should definitely not do, because this is yeah, but there you can maybe get a little glimpse into how this actually works. Yeah, you have essentially like always the 2D background, which is like the footage, and then the 3D camera moving accordingly to what it's analyzed. Yeah, I think this is like pretty much everything that we have to look at here. Yeah. It's definitely like an interesting piece of software here, which you can use to definitely make great things out of this. I will just play a little bit more around with this in like 4K and stuff, and maybe I will make like another one now at the end of this where I just see like the result. So yeah, but that's it with this style of video. So definitely tell me in the comments down below if you like videos like that, if you should do more into that kind of direction, and how you liked it in general. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you all in the next one. Have a great time. Bye bye.